And Chairman will not sit down. Chairman will give us the Chairman's response right now. Another round of applause for our Chairman.
Good evening, Nananum, ladies and gentlemen, as well as invited guests. I am privileged this evening to be chosen as the chairman of this occasion. And the theme of this occasion, which is motivating the youth, which is going to be extensively discussed by my brother, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. I think for whatever we do, or for whatever he tells us to do, we must have passion in whatever you do. Success is based on passion. I expect, and I take this opportunity to lambast and to suggest that our school educational system at the tertiary level must be reviewed. Because here we take people who like to be a historian or a nurse, and then they'll tell you you didn't get 9 or 10, and they throw you to a political science or sociology or physics, or whatever that might be. I think that is wrong. And I wish that we can begin to take a look as to how our educational system has been in the past, and we are afraid of a change. But as a nation, we must try at all times to make changes to the mistakes that we have done in the past. I think the Honorable's lecture is not only going to tell you about successes only. The future belongs to you, the youth. And I'm sure that we are going to share the experiences of both successes and failures and the changes that we need to make in order to move on as a country. For lack of time, we have been too late, which I hated. I'd like to give the opportunity for the man of the day, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our distinguished chairman, for this occasion. We thank you, and we thank you so much. I have a quotation here from the man who was also born poor, but now worth billions of dollars. And he said, the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is that successful people do all the things the unsuccessful people don't want to do. When 10 doors are slammed in your face, go to number 11 enthusiastically with a smile on your face. It means that what Honorable Kennedy Agyapong is doing, we are not doing it. And what we don't want to do, that's exactly what he's doing. The story is profound. The story is genuine. The story is truthful. Another round of applause for Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. And now I'd like to invite Padmo to tell us exactly why we are here. Round of applause for Padmo.
Thank you so much, Kwame. And to our friends from Germany, herzlich willkommen. Bitte schön. For those wondering, I did my studies in Germany, so I know a little bit of Dutch. Yeah. Okay. I hope a lot of you remember this statement. Cook well, says good, and respect. How many of you remember that? And you remember that interview I had with Honorable Ken when he made that statement. All that we said on the show, that part was what actually trended on social media, and a lot of people shared that video with me. But what were we talking about? And if you had been a follower of the series that we're doing, that's the Attitude Show, we are talking about how businesses in Ghana would be able to be competitive, what they need to put in place in terms of what employers have to do, employees have to do, and the government also has to do to support businesses in Ghana to thrive. Honorable Kenneth Agyapong sitting here is more like a living case study. We talk about the Warren Buffett, we talk about the Bill Gates, we talk about the Elon Musk, but we hardly take time and review or assess our own, the ones that we have. So on the show, when we started, we were just talking normal business, what do we need to do? And there's a deep depth of knowledge that he shares. And a lot of people will call in, they will send text message asking questions. There is something that Honorable I have not told him, maybe today I have to tell him. When we started the program, in fact, I was contemplating pursuing my PhD studies. But when we started that program, I had no doubt in my mind that where he had opened my eyes into is actually where I fit to be. So today I'm letting him know that I am actually about 9 months into my PhD program in innovative leadership and entrepreneurship because of what he had opened my eyes to. Now, we are here because one time on the show, Honorable said, I am 60 years. That was like almost 2 years ago. It's retirement. I should now be resting, spending time with my family, and enjoying my money. But what will happen if I am no more and all the experiences that I have gained, I take it to the grave? Why not I share what I have now with businessmen, with those who have started businesses, and especially with the youth, because our generation will be gone. The youth will be taking over. So if I can impart this knowledge to the youth, I know I've left something behind. And that is why we had the first program last year at the UPSA auditorium. And then just about 2-3 weeks ago, we also had one in Koforidua, meeting the youth in Koforidua. And today we are here. I would want to assure you here, if you are a business owner, if you are a youth, if you are pursuing any course in entrepreneurship, what Honorable Kennedy Agyapong shares, you cannot get it from any book. In my studies, I have come to learn that if you want to make money, learn how to create value for people. And Honorable Ken says that if you want to be rich, learn how to solve problems. And if you are solving problems, you are creating value for people. And these are the practical things that we need to hear than just the various books that people have written for us to be reading. And it is also tailored to our local context. And that is the one that I like so much about his sharing. So we are here basically to learn from his experiences, how he started, where he has been, and where he is now, the ups, the downs, and the advice he can also give us so we can also be successful. So if you have your pen, if you have your notebook, make sure you have a lot to put down. And at the end, I'm sure you have the opportunity to also ask questions, which not only him, but our Reverend here, who would also be speaking to us, will get the opportunity to answer your questions. Thank you so much, and I welcome you all to the program.
Thank you so much, Mr. Patbo Bafo Ajibanu. Thank you so much. That was so inspirational. Yesterday, we will know the story, the genuine story that will touch your heart. If you have your pen, if you have a recorder, you can record everything here. Once in a while, you play back. Then you say, "Oh, can't send me." Misha Cratchy or and cran. Now, for a long time, I mean, no. To be sure, recall no age restaurant. Not knowing he was the manager in that restaurant. And also would see me some time ago. And then I make her say, Ghana, Brana opening in an engine a while so. He said, one casa never pass us. One a bisu dang. One a obanya school. And a computer placement. One a come here a day at their mobile. And then I will see you. Wako ECG. Say young far light and round. Yes, it's to post to meter. Auto post a to meter. Or the meter no boha. Yes, meter and yawodia. And so abanum a wa. Bibia a wa. And the men now and numpum and cassette. Me offer be. Men and nabi. Me be and neighbor woman. Abrabono a wa. Or some upon me cast us of no sorry ye. And a boonicative no concrying. I mean, I don't know yet. You may as I tell an American Casano, no, manager of that restaurant. Why not you say, Ubi Bika Sipa, Kumasi? That is how life is. The stories that we hear are genuine stories, they are not fake. Nanka, as a Kafara catcher say, oh, Yawono, Yawona Background Palace, if you are no call France, if you are no call US. I don't know, Patiana. Fake life stories? No, today the key is here. Our first speaker. I remember, you know, I'm a proud member of CCC. I have my number. Pastor, number I have my number. CCC, when you go there, they give you a number. And when we're moving from Bokrom, and there was this court issues, say, and Pastor said one thing, Kwame, the journey is from big to bigger and biggest. So don't worry, Bokrom is a prime area, but I'm telling you, what God has built in me will manifest in bigger folds. Yes, and now he is bigger. Is the most attractive, most elegant, magnificent church that we have in the Garden City. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the head pastor of CCC, Raswell Obin.
Good evening to all of you. COVID has taught me a lot of lessons. I wish pastors here would learn that. When, because of COVID, they opened up and they said, we should do service for 1 hour. I asked myself, how can a charismatic pastor do service for 1 hour? But I thank God for that instructions. Today, we are the only church in Kumasi. We have 3 services. Every service is 1 hour. And I've kept it, I've done it for 1 year. So listen to me, I won't waste your time. 3 things I want to share with every one of us here. 3 things. We normally say that there is no job in Ghana. There is no job. No. I don't believe that there is no job in Ghana. What is lacking in Ghana is what I'm going to tell you today. Even an armed robber, if he creates a job, he needs these people who have this quality. The first thing we need, which is lacking in people, in young people in Ghana, is honesty. That is the first thing we need. If you are here and you become honest, your yes is yes, your no is no, you'll be able to get a job to do. That is the first quality. Honesty. I always say, the sin that so easily beset Ghanaians is stealing and lying. Bonia, de bia Ghana for Eddie Shefom, Eye, and Tro, and the Chrono. Adia Obie here, I was Sohano, Munchi, and say, Obia, and yes, a Juma Neni Gano, name Enipa woman was their quality see any Ghana and Nuntini cannot now obia ebia adwuma nea ohia ene se opobia ni you eye you na ni debi eye debi. Yes, is here. That's the first one. Number 2, eye hard working. Obia ye bia adwuma no obeye hard working. Ye say bra nonsia no aba nonsia. Enye se oba nonsia apa ho minute num debi. 6, your 6 is 6. You are there before 6 o'clock. Share. Enra enemy fi ebruchiri eba. Me kokosra me ba ene me nananom. Anyway, me gina ha me suade me yini bebre. Nyame adom. June 66. Na me call you 7:30. Na me baba no ne nkola mienu 7:30 ni wa fifie no wa fa wo no otkam no okọ ni kunu 7:30 no no so apie wo mu nyina akọ wo mbeba fie no num ne fa na no nsia Monday to Friday. Onim se ne papa besra no because broni enim saade ne ye se o papa besra wo ade ba ko ha Ghana fon se ena me maame ayes ena me maame ewu enti esa metum store mu me papa ewu nti me di se me ko 1 week me ko say there be ye here obi o ye hard working ne di kan ye wo nokre wo you ne tosmienu you are hard working. Time I say no say time na abepon umfa bi time onsu a wode kwa adwuma no say time na pe e na obeye adwuma na nyesa wo mu anu agya wo se me ko prayer meeting we wia adwuma no time wo ye kromfo me kan kra be dem ye sofo me kan kra kyerew Jesus wo break wo person ko bompa ya twen wo break na break time no ye see amount 1 hour into break time no okwa no akobọ mpai no asaba akọhye baabi no akobọ mpai sanity na emom time ye de amawo no wunua nye ho na okenkan Bible wo your kromfo because ya mawo tie mu tie ni ye obebeka say me ye sofo wonya more spiritual than me tie asma me kan you are not more spiritual than me me bompai me kenkan Bible eno ya na me ye maybe this suffer me did 19 years. I read the Bible, I think the Bible, I speak the Bible. Which me see a Bible verses between me mujemu apa. Enti ye here obi obedi no kre. Ye tos biemu. Wadwuma wo ye no. Wobehu se adwuma we na etua meka no wa ye ni ye papa. Ne tos miensa. And say ubebuatie, respect, honesty, hard working, and then respect. Uyobia ubuatie. Yan culture no. Se ubuatie ubekofa. Se senyema miensa we would be boa braba ebeboa. Me wo emrantie bia wo moba masea. Me de senyema echechero mo ene baby omo wono eni nyame hira ehira wo mo no enye bibia eye se niema miensa bui ene omo de ye adwuma enti se wo ha mesrew ti asema me asem tietia na me de me Bible verse we ene be twetro Proverbs chapter 20 verse 6 tro na akwa akokenkan Proverbs 26. Most men will proclaim each his own goodness, but who can find a faithful man? In the Common English Version, it says that there are many who say, you can trust me, but can they be trusted? Then you come to Proverbs chapter 22, verse 29. If you do your job well, you will work for a ruler and never be a slave. From the New Living Translation, the same. Do you see any truly competent worker? They will serve kings rather than working for ordinary people. Mr. said, Obia wo habia woni adwuma wo padwuma ye no efi na ekọ no ma wo yiw enye yiw wo kwa ye bet test me obia ba be ye adwuma me ya o ye me driver me sheda soma me ma uska me mbisa wonso you know kapre no wa mfa ama na wo se o na se master ohia me hu sa kwa no nye papa. Oh yes, my test in Kofu Bibri or Mafili because suffer dear, here, now software, CCC suffer dear, one who's on your correct. Oh yes, ma you and you, a here one, Brameho. Obama when I catch him, suffer a hear me, Miss Row, Membibia, Mitie, Nia Wakane and Okra, Mubibia Medbamau, Nia men pay and throw. And I make a hospital, and I make a woman say, any say. Matibiache, Edi Bebreba, when you share a story, I say, I mean, so your trophy. I want to call me to Mwa. A bibam or Bama, Missy, you mate, my mouth second, me say, a house of Cocodo, Woodoria, Woodoria, maybe Biama, went to my not the Ako, because I'm not here to help lazy people. And Bible said, your year to man, not only did. Me pamcho muntieni entinia ene honorable ni embeka so bi chiro how to fish e ye chance me the fish e be chonsa udi fish na be sa but some chiro how to fish anytime you can go and fish e ya de hu hia papa enti me mpeso bi awie befi ma wi unya you ubi se akwa we dia mechi obu a okato se hwe soro this also from Mr. Okwasori or your elder, and so won't trust them. Media, me you, now would there be and your debby. Nebomodna say, a Jumana woyan, for Akumenina, Fashim, na Bible no say, will you be dear ya? And the man cobono cronon keten, say, oh, here there be menyasa. Na efa ebuo, so what is saying, your mammy and saying. Account one, baby, and you are walk unsene. Oko first, be obiaba be bunintino, or be testo. But a testo who said we are different now. I hope and obey sampa, obetima atrasto, obetima Jennifiama, obetima Jawayama, near Dina. I to say what could be. Obia be brainimia, what could be for your soul, who fear near free general home. Now, baby, I would timu edini ade ampa okoy na your senator. Okwa, we get to have been wedi. Oh, say no, okoy, we could chuck a say no, yes, no, next time we see one, you have abused the privilege. Aya, ya kase drug abuse. I don't think you said drug abuse, just a drug na ye no. Neso omedi ye no, ya mfanye. And into your sick, what the I had for I said drug abuse, the same thing. Your job abuse. No foul say, you know, why why abuse you privilege in any job? Into your wasono, untie nia sufferance for kakra making Yamishamunina. Amen.
All right, Pastor, we have a new seat for you here. Thank you. Make it louder. A round of applause, make it louder. Yeah. Now, Pastor Kasam, and Madame will be a friend, I'm so happy they don't net too. A small current say, Kwame, when you're quite full, we are hard working. My time is so a year. Respect me, boy, de pa, so still, and hear me. Also, the question me so no. Me so say, oh no, or a very hard working. I do not be at the one piano, obey. A timing so a correct at CCC timing. And I hope Brassier and the Ubuoni respect so or pa, and so still a piano. No, now. Oh. We will discuss that later. But I'm glad that with you, and he said he was celebrating his birthday in June. 66 years. Put your hands together. She looked young. Yeah. The last time that I checked, I am still in the youth brackets. Nobody wants to grow. You know, I have an uncle in Germany. They be a friend in Bia. Oh, but 49. Over the past 10 years, they be all 49. Or name da. They be 49. So thank you so much, Pastor Ransford. And I'd like to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Francis Adumaku Francois, is the MPP Ashanti Regional Organizer here with us. Thank you so much, Francois. You know, the Central Market is so beautiful. If you go to the Central Market, I like the way laws work in the Central Market. Until your Baira Himao Hall, your Yadua Himao Hall, your Nanamo Mankadehio, yo, Nina, or now watching him. Okay, into Nina, or Nana Sakina, aye, Agyapong or Central Market. Shall we put our hands together for Nana Sakina? No, over to our they are fine. So what about sounds? And Mr. Montana couldn't say that the camera will pick up. Tiafa, the Nakunyan, sissing. And then Piao.
I was now for me far Konya is so dampening for she showed me dear yes. But I almost be pleased, Senator Yamama Konya. Namano by drinking a dread year home. Yet the any for dread ye a home. Said ye beya, Ibum Quabafaso, a betija. A dread year so boa papa. Emma, ya bra bonso to me conkai. I was a school, a woho. Usia school na dwuma ne sɛdeɛ nea ɛsɛ sɛ ɔmɛdwadi nso ɛho meka ne sɛ obi a bɛka ne sɛ ade nti na me maame yi ka saa obi wɔ hɔ nom a school pɔn wawie ɛnso wɔhyɛ dan mu ɔpɛ adwuma anaa wɔde krataa nam ɛpɛ adwuma ebi nso a na onyame mu no na wo talent ne ebi aburoni adwuma na wɔkɔyɛ no ne nso sɛ wo ba afam kakra na wo fa adwuma bi a kababwao amnesi wiye me fami amabra bom ayem fato ho akyerɛw no huni a edwade etimi ye ni nyame fa so nso timi ye me ko school kakra wa ahmedia primary school do form 1 na me nyuma de papa na de nso me nyimi nyina akyi edwade ye de na me fa no kwa me so na pakora me no amo aton ansa na ko school ye ko school so pon a me kwa akotwa ahwede aton me fi ahwede no nso a na ahwede kwa na makofa anka meso amanwo adwuma bie ni asase so a mo maame me nua ba ma de nyina mete me nya bi da me mfare adwuma obi ho so ofare adwuma ma ya adwuna adwuma emfihia ma akoma 50 years me chance afri school mu a me kwa fa kentan akokwa so no na mo 16 years me kwa kwa so nso ko fa nam 16 years ansa na me tena se penidie beto me na me tena se me tumani me nya mfi aduosia enso me ya adwuma enso wo aba adwuma ma san kwa pension de se mi pension yo bigusu ya adwuma no anopa no mu emo me keta so Monday 4 o'clock na me driver afre me na wan sorry me sibi amaso me bom paye o se ade achi o 5 roja me kwa no 5:15 na 5:20 na 5:30 na we race course and ho na ye dia kogu me kwaya adwuma me ya adwuma adofo no bi di nam firi aji krache bo pebra me ma me ton enya sampoa be ye me fie yie enso school pon wie ye wo krata wo de nam adwuma nso kwa ye fa wo se kokoya akogu adwuma yi adwuma wo kogu no wo fa o ba akudi mielu ka ho sika twitwi de waje wafa wadi adwuma no mu no shoe factory na nya adwuma shoe factory na ye broni adwuma saa me papa esi fie me na ye te ahensan jute ahensan ɛhɔ na me papa si ne fie ɛhɔ na ɔsesa ye kogu ye ɛhɔ na ne ye te na jute wɔ hɔ ye moto ɛna shoe factory no nso ɛno nso ye mpaboa ɛwɔ hɔ ahensan me ni mu ni nyina ɛna buru ye kra wai emu menu mi enu na agu no bisam se die ntra uwi antoa no na de akosi gate achi wo fansa no na de akosi na wo todi na wo todi ntse se adwuma no enye wa wo dia ena enye o ma me dia enye o papa aban dia aban no so ni mi enu aban no wo ni mi enu na wo ya sa de o na wo pe nkanko ana wo pe mpuntuo akrachefo ni titiw adwuma mu dia mo ye no munyai emoa mo na mo ma o ma ne nkoso o ma ne ntumpon munyai sa de no emoa Sadia ne 50 million and what the Omian Sato as who was secondary saying Woman kind of French ramo. What do Bramina could be a bind so? So, a bind so many men, Yemi and Yan Kababoy. Me do Jana made the one city that started Jadi, one city. Sadia Papa Penino or Cano. Because Sienano made no crown a coy. One city me be a lot of fair for you. Ibi lo lo fe kosi nkoko efa katapaka konsuo na no ehona me koto nam me ko free nam no na me baaye nso me beto ne me san kokotua ne ka esa age foforo nti na fe wo ho na me kwaye customer enti me kwa na fe na me mfesika nya dan enkosa me koto fi say me na ye customer ti na me ko free na ma beton na me mpaase de sika wo bokiti na mpia he mpaase na dako ne maame ba ko kacha sister se de o sia wo ye adwuma wo bebo bra enti ba ya bank ye wa hayi ka fa sika koto na me se ante no kra me ni adaje me ko kwa so sesi a na so ko ba ye ehumi me ko ba me ko hu maame no sa bra bank ya sebo asese da ni mu mo frɛ ne sai me ko student me kan na waka no ni aban bank kese na jata da ni mo no ya fra bank ni say commercial bank ehon na bi kan start stable first eti manager ni hu say dem stable na ni tie me ho no kan sama me na bosia o mpa bosam se bosia me yare me di bia do asam fa mo bosia fa nya adwuma na bosia de me mpe besi na me no tie me nya aban bosia da enso me si bi fie awie na mtim me nya tata 2 years fi ansa na be ware eti be ma me ware obu me fare me susu me bu me bi say obe ni me si bi fie awie na be ma do pa ware pa nye say ye me na me kwa no si fie na awie a nkanye sa na tie then ye Agyapong wo de asema ba se me kwa ye na papa na si fie awie a ka me kwa da ho se me ku fie ka me ho me ho enso nso ba ya obato me no a na me si bi fie awie no onso hu say wanya ade a ese wo ye de wo de doni duo ene metena entimi ku ofare me papa che say me na me de me ho hyehye no ne ye free kwa kwa ma bon bombi no wase wo de hyehye tagu no ko ho akopa ba bia on pekasa me so mani so wa he so ho mani so a hyenya ntopamo but you obeto ye ne anamo mi 2 ye nti obu me fare ma ye de dotena ase so many years me gu so aye Mrs. Ameware o ye sofo so ho enti manu a sabi yesi so no meka kira wo say nya ba adwuma ni school pon na wiye ye nkoa na wadwuma wakosua so ho se wudi dwa eye sikasam kra ya accountant enye sikasam nya ya fa bibi accountant nya sa na boka wo mo ye sika ho adwuma no na wonim sika mu a obeda di dwa enti ye mere wa fokọ di dwa ye nim sika mu kra cha wo bebre so enam se buku na ana atwora na mentimi ntworo no na so bitu ka borofo amete katrama na meda me dia ka bi a kire wo no ena mentimi nta to na so na abam timi ka kire wo na atom so enso mi di dwa so enti mo anya me aboa mo na mo wie scoop no emfare so baba beto nya adoa emfare so baba beto bayire emfare so baba beto na dwene be ka say many years a me dia to na dwene a enso nwura mi fie kwa no nte say adwene sent wo ho da bi da bi di mi huni oti ase bi di mi huni ansa na be say me no tie sem fridwem na baaye enso me no hia say won tin kasa me to na dwene be siesie me ho kama sa na be dudwem a ma hyehye me ho a hyehye socks nyina so ho bi frifie na me konso a ma wohoro me ho ma fa ma ntoma afira ma fra me kam kofiem du ya na ewura dwaye no ahora me ntoma na gu adwaye ne me dware ansa na awura me bedroom afam to me fa na fa tare ahye na de ese me ye bia maye emma mum ye ne ehuni yes we did 20 na se mpraduasa we free drum ba ya na ntoma egu sabe wukunu hall na egu ho ntoma ya de kodwem kobi emu onyan akohwe odi akosan hall ebi wukunu so free drum ebe wade hokwo ene edi nachi wo wura dem ahi ne hwinim wo wura dem ho ahi ne wukunu na de no tienti akodi tirimantu ande ya wante na hokwo no so adafonom yes ramo emma momi emfa futuye na yemfentu ya hofo na ye ni ehuni ne yekunu ma ye den adoyen obi asimi do mi kunu mi ho mi kunu duru baabi be me na ni nyeme ho wayem sei du huni aya huni die na wo pa abonti ne nipa no ko ye wo ye ne kama edi ni no wo fi si na ni beka wo ho e masa ye ye adwuma no nso amom ye nya doma ye wura nom ene me ma no sabio madaworo mo mo mi o enamo eni babone sem ne awudie no kwa amode ma ne nam so nti mo yiye die nyanya me de amaye say yenye den nti na oba ka say oba ya eben be ma so ya eben be ma bible say we ye den we ye tire na we ye dua bible ye be ma say abe enfa so bebre wo mo so ho enso na e ba ni nya sika sidi wo hura si be ma kon ho anya ne sa yesre mo e ma mo me mbre ye ho ase ye de ania ye ne ese ye kofom na me ma na basoro mo ma kwan so na ma no so ntene mo ebia na sabi bibia wo ye nye na be ma no oba ne ka wako school mimi ku ya graduate miku wako school adrechi ya graduate ko babu school nyina wi enso me minim de enso me ware krache me ware krache me ka sira me ware krache enso krache no odin krache samo teteme no na mo so me de fam de enso ye den tete no so ahu me hu mo mpali fro bi wa ha wodi mu pa enso le to ndoma wodwom so ahu enso wa wanya krache de onya me class wanya krache nto onya me class wanya wo class na ye dan ebi so na wo class na moa wo so ahu enso mama ye na wo fam no ya ye mo bebre enso le bi ananka fam ho na beboa wo afam na ka beboa wo so ahu enso wu manim a wo sua dura chiri nti no wo mpesa wo be fa de wo fam wo pede wo your class wo chiro wo so a won so atro wo miensa na abanya adwuma na mo do se no na mo ye ni se afi be wi ase adwuma no bagu no na company ko ase adwuma no agu ya yi ni pari nyina adi mo abetene fi amoa mo mi asese esu pa se so fo kan mo mi afa no kuradie eni nyame suro afa mo ye bra be boa yen enu mom na be boa yen edwadie mesremo bi gina edwadie no so pa we de anhwe a be de aware sem ya be fam na edwadie titiru emma no nyame aboa mo na mako school pon na mo wie na se be mutiti fie no a mo pa be adwuma ya be adwuma nso wai ye ne edi kan adwuma na ni ho jutu agu su fatre ni ho ba bia ye bia yi ko poku nso adwuma yi ene wai ni nyina akọ enso nyoma ni nyina sisi ho hwan na di sika koye ni ye hwan na di sika koye ni ye hwan na di sika koye ni ye na tena akotena mu a akọpeja fanta create mienu akọfa pono na chi ama kogu so na na ama ye nyi ho aye den adwuma ni wiase adwuma ni ye ni ama adwuma ni bi ni wiase adwuma ni bi wo wiase wate adwene ya adwuma bayire ton ya adwuma nyaado ya adwuma kontomire ton ya adwuma obi aton kontomire de asifie me adwene nam ton yom de asifie wo kwam ka to asem ni ayem be hyew enso me nya ba adwuma da adwene nam ton de asimi fie wie kama atim bi kura me ka me ensa ade na aka bi de aka ni de nyamba ya ma do be pagya me nam de be komanum ade na aka so ti mesre mo madawroma mo madwadi enso hu hia mo na mo mfa school no nkwa nkyekere mo ho ni ya hyehye ntade na petre odo bra fam wate na be ji adwene ni bi ton na ade adwene ni bi ton wa eye adwene wo ton a nyame beboa wo adwene bi wo ton a nyame beboa wo wo benya wo kakra wom so na ade bi save na ade bi save na ade bi ye de atidwom kwa de atwa susu ene bang no kwa afre no se wo mna wo di mirika beba kapra na ade ama no sempo na oni cho bete wo no aboso mbeso no wo sika abenya kwa ebeche wo pe no a ye de bema wo no so ho enso bi nam dwuma ho adwene ya adwuma na we ya adwuma ni ho ahwa ya adwuma no wo bu de na bomfia enti na nyame se
Life can be a struggle, a perpetual fearful night enveloping the globe. World leaders give us peace. World leaders love humanity and be just to all. For the sun won't rise quicker if we choose to fight. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, your hands are as soft as the sparkling wool. Giving is in your genes. Lifting up of the destitute is your prime goal. Your smile glows and brings life into the sunken eyes of the forsaken soul. The sparkling skies bear witness to your soft heart, which yearns to see humankind live in absolute love and pursuit of common good for all. Honorable, your heart is bruised and sent you into quagmire when you see the sufferings of the masses. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, you are a true representation of the eagle. You soar higher. You never idle. You wobble into the sky's feather as you tame hearts forever with the soothing melodies ever from a flute of a nightingale, constantly changing notes that sends hearts to solace. Honorable, your personality is still evolving. Your tenacity cannot be mistaken for a revolutionarism. Awu iyo kwara efaza as a chira oman. Osande wukoma funi ochedi ampo nyankopon. As the eagle does, you train your staff on about the thick clouds. Clouds that define progress, growth, excellence, and true professionalism. To the hawks, I mean your competitors. You embrace them all and set them on heights, yet they cannot endure, hence they fall. You evolve out of season, and you are a beacon of inspiration, flying across all continents and beyond. Honorable, our asuro asaso identity odumankoma. Awu iyaputisi ye sawa humudo etawusuenyo aye awu wachira wuzin aside idiyatantampana isi asasi form wo insutin ho wo ha mpoda debiara rim mboa na dazemboa zizi wo rin ase. Honorable, awu Iyo chamakoto kroba na misi ata baby ya orinwo. I was in Kennedy ya atro wamba isa. Na so mbia be ye ya no ujine ni be son fodo. Nraba wusu aye huwa wimi oye kuwe san. Honorable awu iyaman sene japati. In deson na nyankopon zibo viase na oshrado. Santum frefrecha. On money we shall win until Nesenyua will see out. Honorable Ayebi. Honorable always says that with hard work and determination, you soar above life trials like a majestic eagle flying in the sky. That never sound no cancel. Oh, you no car papa. Honorable Ayebinti no wafro Ayabuafo. Kasa na woman retail me da ho nyinara ase.
Thank you. A bigger one for her. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. Nakia Dramani. Whoa. Elegance, brilliance, beautiful, pretty, eloquence. Whoa. Put them all together. That was great. Put your hands again together for Nakiats. And we have come to the tipping point. And this is the moment. This is the moment we have to know about the keys the keys to success, the keys to open the golden doors. No doors are small, no doors are big. When you listen and listen attentively with your heart and with your mind, you can also be a billionaire. Not all billionaires, yes, put your hands together, yeah. It's amazing. Sunny, I didn't hear my car, no. I come for sa, bro, your cars are still, I mean, it might be the truth. The last time that I saw when I worked at Agyapong, they asked me, "What are you doing?" And so I'm pursuing a course at Constituency. Come on, no, cabro for so. And I'm saying, kiddo. Today, I'm going to sit here. I'll record. I'll write. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the man of the moment, the Honorable MP for Assin Central, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. And Honorable, before you speak, we have a documentary, a very short one. It talks about you. We have please sit down, please. Thank you so much. We have a memoir, a book about Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. And let's see the documentary.
Watch out for the launch of Honorable Kennedy Agyapong's mini memoir magazine, MMM, in June 2022, with true life stories and practical lessons from the Assin underdog, now billionaire. The MMM of Honorable Kennedy Agyapong is interspersed with situational pictures to match detailed articles and testimonies in thematic areas, such as from zero to hero, from the small beginning to the great ending of how he rose from nobody to be somebody. Get to know the full story of his glory, how he turned positive attitude and honesty to riches, what motivates him to, and how he did to live as a human being, how he avoids waste to achieve positive results in his entrepreneurial undertakings, including his secret as a successful entrepreneur and global business icon, to know how to surmount life's challenges, to turn failure into success, in redefining the status quo, to overcome fear of the unknown, and to embrace the billionaire mindset with the ability to put faith into action in investment and entrepreneurship, including strategies used by Honorable Kennedy Agyapong to turn his youthful exuberance into assets and more. Get ready to grab your copy of the MMM mini memoir magazine of the Honorable Kennedy Agyapong in June 2022.
Reverend and Queen Mother has made the job, they've made the job easy for me. Whatever I have to say, they've said it all. It simply means success comes with hard work. And therefore, I'm not the only person here. We have men with experience, women with experience. Unfortunately, we don't get them to share the experience with the youth. That is why it is important to have such forums where we can share our experience with the youth. My target today is the youth. Na yemrantie ne yemabawa na eba no and also eno mukasa ye. If he said omu per short life, quick money. I have a message on my phone. I was in Spain when a man sent a message to me saying that I'm the last hope for about 6,000 students who have been referred or something because of whatever they did with their school fees. And I said to myself, who am I to go and tell the Vice Chancellor to reinstate them? I think they deserve every punishment so that they learn their lesson and they realize life doesn't come easy. It is true, first thing. My presenter is here. When you were talking about 3 things, for you to make money in life, you have to be hardworking, you have to be honest, and you have to respect. And Kwame, I answered the gentleman who sent a message to you that he's hardworking and respectful and doesn't have money. Maybe he doesn't save what he makes. Savings, very, very key to success. Savings. He has to save every bit, no matter how small your money is. Whatever income you make, at least you should be able to save some. If you don't save money, you can be respectful, you can be honest, you can be hardworking, and still you will lose every money that you make because you don't think of tomorrow, you think of only today. If it happens like that, I'm afraid you're not going to make it. So tell your friend, if he's still watching, that I want him to come back and say that he's been saving. Then we go to the next step. The youth. When I finish my story, who said you didn't waste your time. I'm going to share my experience with you. In fact, today I wanted to go on the tangent where I'll talk about business, how to make money. But it looks as if I still have to bring the personal experience in first. And remember in 1968, Nami Okumasia, me papa no teacher ni or chiradia or apatrapa. Now me better no Kumasi. No a teacher. In fact, no very strict. Teacher niya onim batiti me papa. Because why I say that is that and Niadina me wouldn't know whether it's negative or positive. If he slaps, I me papa the mommy. Or mommy slaps, no sir, do baby no. That means Roshi beam. Me ya me so baby. Or to me Bomiana one day, papa be across the street of Frinifie, na me in the media grow. Now who said him see serve me papa na on tears say there be no bomisan of Frinifie, and me papa be kuntokwa. Pupa. Because see me, I'm me and not the macro news. As me papa, the least mistake, to miss me quite my transfer because she me age group now. Oh, we are mama. But I'm not doing that. Me, I don't know bo back on me, but on him say, why bonini kesi. I always take a cue from me, papa said, "O trainia colana or the bra, a bedroom baby, no, he will stand up to you. And yet, there will be tea as 7 crabium. I took a cue from that. Say, a bro, or boa crab, be brainy. But once in a while, no, I shake you. And me babu and you know, me mamma, me mamma in the cool school, America, or school, or Jimmy. Me mommy a short, me walk or far behind. That the mommy go school. abrɔfo nyinaa hwɛ no ma no slap wom ɛwɔ school ɔyɛ steady from there ɔkɔ obi ade n'ani awu ti no afei obisa sɛ hey is that Africa women are you know I stay away. And the beautiful lady sitting here also on the check-ins, checking Kuala Fee, I'm one day, me America, you call Virginia, by now, Omo, Abrofubia, Befa, Epi, Abrofuna in TV that. By every mammy and Kuala was here, maybe I see sleep over, said dear. Now see sleep over an idiot. Me Quayumni and ma America. Na abrofo family ma akodama diach no way. Come on. One and ma missy one frey or two car or conform by. About Tiomo beats are mancawe. Adiachiro or quite man of no mutinasi. Let me educate you how far we've come. Omo eba no me nkwalami nsa. Obetna one bedroom na me di me krom fo nso be 8 akoka on am no motra enne nyame aye wadom wanya baby akotena wo si sleep over. O ni abrofo never again. Apparently they listen to me more than their mother. Mommy Fred Maba Penema and Colami and sending match straight to her. Why did you beat us? Because today Daddy spoke to us nicely. So I was would I know my cool. So Edru baby Oba cheki na bema oye. Baby Obana chekia anye then you come in as a man. So we all have problems. And to the youth, what I want you to hear from me, and he said, I don't want any of you to keep up the Joneses, especially those from poor homes. We were born and bred into a poor home, but we struggle to get to where we are today. So I want you to listen carefully and challenge yourself that you can be somebody in future. Today, you see friends coming to school with cars, monies, whatnot. Your parents, they struggle to give you money. Don't let that discourage you. Don't let that discourage you at all. You have to take your education seriously. And if you are serious and honest, you go very, very far. My wife said I shouldn't say it, but I'll say it. She went to KNUST. This is where I met her. Indies. Or in this girl. And because I'm a young girl, nani roommate, Namchino. Like, you know. That is 26 years ago. But I want to tell you a story. I say most students, more nicknames, baby. And most of the nicknames are negative and guy. But surprisingly, when I met this lady, the nickname, any Sewa Kuto. And some more young girls and young men, Muti and Yumbia. Friend Sewa Kutoa. I say, Amen, you know, to say in your bear. Sewa Kuto, and can you say, ye break? Take for a man a nickname. Because she's been honest and very decent right from onset. You know, last week, the classmate Biba, on your first class or tech, petroleum engineer, and I'm a Maya fan, the Juma. The woman was so excited. What she said was that, any was school a PA. I go out today, and now one now shed them. One and now may fa ma ejuma. It is because of honesty. I know someone can say, I'm sorry, with all due respect. Now, if you poor home, into a court taken or say, on February, ye low, Nyashan high, Bruno. Uncle Fa Obano or Tom Bruno would be shed them. Therefore, my selection. Oh, yes, selection, oh, my court was so nice. Luciano, with his also, a quadruple, Tiro Freddy, ye low, the Ashan high. And then, Omwa, no quadruple, Eba. I visited there a couple of times on campus. I saw a lot of girls going around with 2 men, 3 men, because they want a ticket to go to London, they want a ticket to go to US. They were Mr. Otria, and more intena, more intent. You know, more intent. Yeah, you know, free outside everybody estay. So, we enter, you wait, estay back no qua, cash na banu, or yet we are near no amounts of credit. You know, I say, one ticket to Obianco, you go and sleep with a man to get a ticket just to go to America and come. Trust me, if you're a woman, it will follow you wherever you go. Today, she's taking care of classmates and their children. It's because of what Pastor said, honesty. Honesty. To me, Pastor or Reverend, what I always say is that honesty is riches. Honesty is riches. If you are honest in your dealings, you will be successful. You will be rich. If you think you are smart and you are going to deceive people in business, you will fail. Even at your workplace, when you are working for somebody and you are not honest, you'll be fired. I went to Spain and I met a company called Jema. They were talking to me and they've Googled from all the Ghanaians at the Fishing Hub. My son also went to meet Tyson's chicken in America. They refused to talk to him. But when he was leaving, fortunately, a Ghanaian guy came. He saw the name Agyapong, so he came and asked him, "Are you Honorable Ken Agyapong's son?" Reverend, and he said yes. When he said yes, the guy said, "Oh, no. You have to deal with him. His father is so genuine, very sincere. Let me go and Google for you to read about him." A business that he has been turned down because of my honesty, they are dealing with him. You have to be honest in your dealings. I was working at the bakery and gas station. In fact, my senior is here, Baba Moro. He promised to be here at party. I'll take all their shifts. So I start Monday evening, 10 to 6. Tuesday, 10 to 6. Wednesday, 10 to 6. Thursday, 10 to 6. Friday, 10 to 6. Then the weekend, I'm making more money than the one who has green card or American passport because I did not sleep. I put in more hours. From poor home, those who think Agyapong just got it where he is now is never true. At that time, my stepfather, and my stepfather was a border guard. He went on pension. So Jenny, when Sieska, Tisania, or Himakase, or Siesika Dino Kure, Edisi Daniel, Mr. Pada, when Sieska, Tomuko pension, Jubilee House, na Omo officers, Banglos Bureau, and the new officer, Orbano, had to come and take over. Fortunately, now Azuma Nelson, Aba, America, a ball box in here, now me panicho. My first house was April 17, 1987. Now I did 27 years. I'm told my stepfather to go and live in. Baba Moro ne tuwe, baby amaka enya nukrubia sorry neka. Me treat taxi. Ono ne chire me driving. Me treat taxi 7 months. My first taxi I'm told 7 months. Now me create taxis 8. What I normally do is I save $100 a day. But on weekends, Friday, Saturday, it's a good day. So I'll make about $150. The 50 will be for my rent and food. That time I didn't know her. There was no woman. I was single. So I could eat McDonald's, White Castle, and sleep. When I have time, I'll come home and cook, but no time. So I save $100 a day, minimum $3,000 a month. When I get a $3,000, I'll go to New Jersey, go and buy a car, Chevy Impala or Chevy Caprice. Then the partition, bullet. If you make a mistake, they'll kill you. So they divide the taxi with the bulletproof, we call it partition. Then I'll go to Kofi Amankwa's big brokerage, do the insurance, and the car is on the road. $40 a day, $280 a week. No stories. I don't want to hear. If the car is not working, bring it to me. Let me go and service it. But if you don't, and you come back with the excuse, Then the Kofi Agyapong star will come. I'll give you a slap. Boom, take my money. So they knew that the guy, he doesn't take nonsense. He will take his money. Every week, 280. So 7 people, drivers were giving me 280 a week. Each multiply 280 by 7, plus my $700 a week. That was how I bought the first house for my parents. So when you hear Kene Agyapong, don't think I was born into a rich home. No, I had to struggle. And let me tell you, you young men and women here, those who keep up the Joneses, when you go to university, you think that is the end of life. It is not true. I share this story with you. I went to university at the age of 33, hustling in Germany, America, and everything. I decided to go to university. Now, today I'll tell you why I went to university and still dropped out. In 1992, I'm an old member of MPP. In 1992, myself, Dr. Preku, lawyer, my boss, lawyer Siedu, were in a room with Edubuan, Professor Edubuan. He knew he was going to win the election. So he had listed all the positions, those who were going to fill it. And when it got to my turn, he just said, young man, you're going to be a good businessman. That time, I was just a sixth former. So I felt the man did not write my name there or append my name for any position because I'm not a graduate. Not knowing today, I said, Professor Dubuang, I told his son that your father saw something in me. The way he tapped me and said, young man, you're going to be a successful businessman. At that time, I was thinking of at least my contribution to his campaign, at least my age, deputy minister, but he didn't. So I said, Papa, me manko university, me university. And we lost the election. So I went back to America. That is when I started the university. Then one day, my professor, economics professor, referred me to a company called Solomon & Solomon, now Smith Barney. So a mature student, they come to me and they said, okay, they negotiated with me. And that time, even today, my children, they don't earn that money. They were going to give me $84,000. Meanwhile, I had over $1 million in my account at that Greek bank. So I came home and discussed with my wife and said, the Musku Amakwa almost Solomon for my mommy, $84,000. And you don't could be. I said, no, you have to finish, Monsieur Binko. Obi, I'm worth $1 million, $1,145,000 in a Greek bank at the age of 33. I had that money. Now, Prof. Cancer, now I'm school. I was in American Who Is Who twice. The 3 years, the first year, no more testing, no fees. Second and third year, I appear in American Who Is Who. American Who Is Who is brilliant students from all universities in America for the year. No magic, no more book. Every year I'm the mamete for me. I'm crying. I'm seeing Kobium. That's how come I came back. But I promise her, say, look, one day I'll employ PhDs, masters, first degrees, and they all weep for me. And I've done exactly that. I've done exactly that. So those of you, the youth, that think you are in the university and that is the end of the world, listen to the Queen Mother. Listen to the Queen Mother. That is not the end of the world. Education is good. It gives you a foundation, at least reasoning. You can analyze things. But the mere fact that you go to university will not make you a successful man, will not make you a successful woman. That is why, my presenter, I said that for a woman to be successful, there are three things. You have to cook good, you have to respect, you have to be sexually good. And you make the money. The man will go and work and bring everything. So those of you who think you are beautiful and that is the end of the world, no, lady, you have to change. It's not true. And the guys, you know, when we were in Adisado College, a poor boy from Assin na brofonika ding. Na escafombe, Morning Star, Gradient Way, Association, one, a bar. Now I was a tall guy, today I'm a THR. Masters in a bar, no more be introduced to me. Ebisa, we are Bonidino, we are Bon. Yes, the boy back there. No, I'm sorry. The sorry, I'm calling you now, Tenny. Kwame Agyapong say a fumu. Kona brofono, anu ding. Boys, is young boys, oh man, no true. Maybe we are 7, when is 7? From 4. Maybe we are from 4, and son I make up from 1. Maybe classmate, you know what being ban, got the sum, no, I did 10. I'm not the 16, which is my knee. My knee bar, and every year university at the age of 20. I'm a 20 number from 4. But life is not a race. It is how well you focus, how well you dream. You dream big, aim high. Don't settle for less. Always challenge yourself that look, one day you'll be somebody. You know, I don't want to say this. Today I wanted to do pure business, but it looks as if I have to share with you. Me, I always turn my negatives to be positive. And if I'm successful, I give credit to women who disappointed me in life. Yeah, I give credit to women who disappointed me in life. I didn't know myself that I had brains because na brofono ano dentino. But one day, I call vacation classes in West Africa. Na obisa teacher no accounts master no Mr. Mensah. Then he asked the question, who can define opportunity costs? Now, Form 3 going to Form 4 because economics no 1 to 3, from 4 to 5. Obisa say, who can define opportunity cost? Obia nyena me ma me saso. Then me define opportunity cost. He asked a question. I want to say myself, was it what school? I'm so at the Assin College. Also, no wonder if a girl see all over the place. Charlie, baby, I'm a phobia, you know, all over the place. Bakubi, I don't know. I don't know. My body. And now, you know, when there was nothing, you know, just so one nobody else to say. Indeed, Otia salam down, Sikani Papa. And one day, Obamfie no ohun ohiada. Ohun ohiada. Indeed, Obamfie na Mr. Father, ne akonya yetiso no. Mo amakai Chinua Achebe no longer at ease or describe the first akonnwa say me and my wife. Those days, omo to akonnwa na mpanyinfo no the white cotton ahye ho. No masa the rubber ahye ho. Sanya white no enye fi. Ti 2 ha 3 wa ha na single. Na ba kono eno aja awrai oba mfie mitinti na ma no ba fi onye bibia. Me komano akonnwa transo na Mr. Father akonnwa no ba ko ne nan abu ene aka hye ho. Enti awra no tina se pa ena otito, in fact she was exposed. Ti ne hugu ho no officer must setting up. Me kramenum sem na me nanti ko jana sit down the fear nyina wan fan chemeda. Ade achi your core classes we muame. Ti anwumre and I'm call the fear. Ti that time was mpanyinfo amoni afidi okofie ne o ringi bell ho a na just say efie no edi mu pa. Because me na me da veranda so from 1 to upper 6. Man dem me da veranda so. Insuo no to a na porch bi say na me de mattress abehye ho na mada. Nti me ko awra no fie no me kopa ne chewo ne ayi no. Obi a gate no humia no ka hwe mu blind. It's okay. Eja me de mani wo ni me hia beko. Ti me kono, I said to myself, already a man can't, you know. I said to myself, say, one day I'll be somebody. You know, now Ray or Holland. Now Infante 4 Association invited me, Holland. Now me call you. I said this to inspire the young men here. Me call you no. Na ubia bechia me oba hwe na nim sa oso carry I say better me guy pa you know besi me modi mamo besi me guy pa na me be teasing them that no I have was you know it young men are more when you're on campus stick to your books. You want a yadisco me manko good schools Holy Child Wesley Girls Ghana National Agri and fancy man bandi na wo chi kakra. Poses Cafor no mano. Menam in Tinkrai. Kies Cafor may weekends. No more girls' school, no cosraum, no more bar. Nianamati, many amity. Today, chick, for I saw seed mole, and you see, oh, my Betty, hey, chick, for and some of them oh, man, find ya this year, any win. He knows, she knows. Person I can't go when you must see. You know, some of them is a former pa. Sanya omusi ebreno. You cast your mind by say, ish. Into your women I know we share spotless white shirt. Now any time one Saturday any dear biani at the pa lunch. Red, any beans. Now students ring na ekono na seniors na achime atena ho na me washi omunioma ombeba no na table no ye 20 we na we yi to mu select sa wa man saucy batons hard ones no na e dey go plate near the abreme but we survived and this our campus now be who eska forma obi anu otwika me those days akwabako eska forma mienu omo Saturday no be show now those days back or the car no reverse I say attention please this car is coming back attention please this car is coming back near nyina be say near And the father died and left a lot of things. Ashin complete. I don't know even the number of cars I have. My car number be okra minim. Oh, here me Lazarus Oba from Assin Dompim. And Mrameko at the Sade College from Assin Fosu to Cape Coast. Now a quaning a champon time. And then me Fosu Cape Coast about 37 minutes. It took us about 4 hours. We drew in a 3 foot row. Usha akwano any a chim futro and any trim futro to his for a chiripa nearby. But here we are today. Misinya Bakosunaban, where it's no leading 1 year or a good artist. And you also asthma make our disco some bois, he will tell you. So, and a struggle. And here we are today. So I'm here to share my experience with the youth that you should take your destiny into your own hands, and sky is the limit. Sacrifice today's entertainment for a better entertainment tomorrow. Today, campus and then Moko jams way near you. When you're sure, say you walk into a place majestically because you are dough in your pocket. They open doors for you. Is that what is happening here? You can be a very good engineer. Whatever you do, if you set your mind up that look, I'm going to make it in life. Irrespective of the family I come from or belong to, I'm going to be rich. And if you follow 4 cardinal principles, Reverend gave 3. The 4th one is savings. Savings. Honesty, hard working, respect, and savings. The 5th one will be investment. And you should be somebody who smells money. Do you understand what I mean by smell money? This lady sitting here has 2 bottles. When she changes the position, it gives her a different art or design. She can sit there 20 years and she wouldn't know that by changing the position alone will add value to it. I will come and say, let's shift this. I'll shift it. It gives me a different image and I make money out of it. So some people are sitting on gold, but they don't know. Always crying, I don't have a job. I need a job. Go and sell bread. You're a graduate. Go. Get a bakery, a small bakery. Start with 1,000, 2,000, sell. If you work in the evening, extra hours, go get tea. Your classmates, they'll be laughing at you. So when I was in school, and you may be aware, you know what you want in life. You know what you want in life. And I'm telling you, your 8-hour salary, the 4 hours I would coach gives you an extra income. That extra income you can save. Your colleagues that work for 8 hours with you, they don't have any extra income, and therefore they rely on the 8 hours income. They can never be the same like you. So please, savings and hard work. Instead of 8 hours, now young man, if you are not married, you have to work 12, 14 hours a day. But I'm telling you, on the Ohima kase emano emre dwom emetwade. What I know from education is that ya maame no calculations are omu ye no. Ennam se eni die mo a wo akọ school ndi no. Sa wo kono ankoye wa no patre se be maame anko school we kurase ni. Na ukosua e wo ne na ase a you do better than her. You do better than her. That is the benefit or advantage of. You will not be where those who will put in extra hours and save their money. You can never match them. So savings is very key. Hard working. May I always say, look, I'm telling you, sex. Now there's a phone call, or so for you. There's a phone call. Acquire me chamani ne or the meka of Rawija. Can we come for your money? I'll stop the sex and go for the money. I'll stop the sex. You know why? Because Sika emoja. Sika emoja. When I come back, I can give her the best sex, baby. Yes, because sex is in your mind. If you are not happy, the woman will not enjoy you. And you know what cash na ba hono. Obefia, you give her good sex. Now when you ask cash, come my love, I love you. Cash, come. You have to work hard. A day will come that all the effort you put in will paid off, because you have people also working for you. You have people that you have to pay them. When I wake up in the morning, my happiest time in life is when I'm with all my many kids. Line up. Say, wait, mommy, say, aqua bonbreye. Then the second one, me sorry, Reverend, me call round, me show me businesses, the way people are working. Then I ask myself, say, hey, I say, don't people hear me back. I've employed many people. I started hawking on the street, selling PK, with the board be a Simmons as to say. I mean, yes, PK chocolate, Tatra, Nazet, yes, Rob. Namadinam. Yes, PK chocolate, Tatra, Nazet, yes, Rob. Namadinam. I mean, tongue. Desania, Memamino, air tongue, a grinning, no dear sin fee. You could graduate grand Sifino. Who see Yanoa, who said, or baby, do what home. And your mum quite dean, I mean, Shaway. Anna, or the kosher who dean, our years so aso. So, anti Mestrom, young men and women, take your destiny into your own hands. You have to work hard. Don't sleep. Abrofubaka said 8 hours. Mr. Ofori, do you sleep 8 hours? When you're serious in life, you can't sleep 8 hours. Mr. Osu was telling us that he eats as late as 1 a.m. Why? Because he works hard. You see this young man here, Alpha, he's a young millionaire sitting there. Besides the level of education you're saying. So if you're on campus and you think, okay, invest into that is the end of life. Oh boy. Oh boy. I brought you away. Oban crying. No, the lotto kiosk. I'm sorry. It's the gospel truth. I won't lie to you. And you're very. First, intimate share experience with you. We have to share with you for you to see that whatever you are going through today, you are not alone. Somebody has gone through it before. And we've turned our negatives to be positive. Oba or children ne jumama ocha loto mano. Edu baby one of them. Alpha loto. So what did you? and then so life, success doesn't come easy. It doesn't come easy. You have to struggle, you have to work hard, and you should be a small girl, not some organ. You should be able to forgive people at any given time and move on. Me know the casa radio, so me blast though. Me are me call. Some me got nasi. A planning. So akwawe. Ochina adi a waste of time. Ochina no. I'm planning how I'll double my money. That's the way I go. The way I plan, me say. And then I call India. Me here you may be. Me say, what any white man has done on earth, a black man can do it too. So all these white people that have come to invest here and using us as donkeys for cheap labor. I want to make a difference in society. That I'm creating an industry where it's a no-go area for a Ghanaian. I'm going there. At least every day, 1,000 workers will be working in that plant, steel plant. And I'm 80% complete. I'm challenging myself. From there, I'm going to paper industry. I'm going to do it. As for the other, I'm paying their small monies, maybe 10 million, I throw it in, $10 million, it will get done. You are surprised? You are surprised. You see, but this same guy is the guy who was working at Zaro Bakery and making $120 a week, when my rent was $432 a month. So if I had not, through Baba Moro, had another job, my 480, I'll use 432 to pay my rent. What will be left? But today, we're talking millions because I saved. The little money you make, don't say, oh, wait, yeah, and so me, now I'm fabbing to, and so you were this who have it. And I are here over there. So savings are a power of success. If you really want to succeed in life, no matter how much you make, you should begin to save. When you acquire that talent, any habitat, your friends will begin to call you names. Oh, we cheap. And an insasi thing. But your man thing. A day will come that when you are spending, you will not feel it. A day will come that you are spending, you will not feel it. If you don't postpone today's spending for tomorrow, and you spend everything today, you are a fool. And a big fool. Postpone today's spending, invest it little by little. In Latin, say poco a poco. Little by little, you invest the little money you save, and one day you will see that you will mention $10 million without sweat. And also, me can't share me I bluff banks. Me bank biaka. Me niya kukudro. Say me kwako bobisiya. Now this high interest rate, mintiya. Na me da fa. As I make a human go, I must regroup myself. Obi awa kukudro so the beji low media minti me. Enti be me ni bi obiaka. Yo ya banga. Bank for single for me, Mississippi Bank for me, draw. Okay, say, please come and close the account. Give me my money. Boys, you have a child, oh, say, oh, honorable, my foot. Give me my money. Then I walk away. So, this is how I have planned my life. And don't give small money chance. Don't give small money chance. Every peso counts in your life. Save it. And young man, I'm welcome to say, and was she has some nice girl be Charlie. Obey the open. Meanwhile, when your mind is on the woman, she is studying. Now the Obano Kwan now again. Obabano no work no fail. Men another time was over your blood of fool. So inti Obano Pelkra. Now slow down. Book first. Once you are here, there, you have an aim, and your aim is to educate yourself. So make sure you stick to your books, and after that, Bible may say, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all things shall be added unto thee. On earth, seek ye first capital, and the rest shall follow. I repeat, the Bible says, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all things shall be added unto thee. On earth, that we are here, seek ye first capital, and the rest shall follow. When you got the dough, you got the power. You got the power, you got the women. You know what I mean? But what do you say, yeah? Ubako sie sika aye investment no odia uko awanum akwana was you or you correct was where they have is as an num so e ko onyonku no dia o se kira onyonku na me kira usuban onyonku dia wey adigra odi na num a ma wo say yes who so about fu kapa oh, here we are. Say we just got it. Everything happened. Eti, nanum ebi ane nyonkono. Oye wenyina but odi nanum dodoa. When siesi kanone. That is what I mean by you sacrifice today for tomorrow, a better tomorrow. And anybody who sacrifices today, you're spending. You have a better tomorrow. And you rest assured. So, when you see, would be a scene? I mean, first, me call 3rd Avenue, one in Bronx. 3rd Avenue. I call phone your main Gusunia. Me graduate in my Fordham Road. Me graduate in my called Delancey. And very simple, but I get down. Because I can afford it. Semester 3, me treat taxi, I'm start got to hackets, any Christian Louboutin here, Shemia, any Frank Muller, and can me need investment here. So sacrifice today, postpone today's spending for tomorrow, and you remember me, and look, what this stupid man said to me, and I took it, has changed my life. And Mr. Ofori will tell you, all my seniors here will tell you, they have the same story like me. Eskafo mamzo mutaye Jimmy for power. Tina me many abruno, akwawe ojawe. Oba Ghana, send him see check in no. One day, you know, Oba said, Daddy, I want to talk to you. Say, okay, sit down. You know, I want to apologize. I'm so why? You know, if I had listened to you earlier, I would have gone very, very, very far. I say, I don't think so. If you had not made that mistakes and I had not corrected you, when you start making money, you think, say, oh, there's some life that I didn't do and I want to do. Now that you've realized that it's a mistake, say, well, it just will be gosh, you know, about best what is so. Oh, by the story is a Naja from America, Barney Papa MP, or Ninianum doctors, young graduates from America. Now, Madame, the bed January 1st in Timimico, America. Me one, I mean, call. Or yes, I got on America slangy. Hey, Daddy, the police arrested me. Say, what did you do? Say, okay, give it to the policeman. Or the man, I say, oh, man, woman who offers for. Omu drinks, my friend from drugs. Me say, huh? Lock him up. Lock him. If I, the pants. What you know, we eat the pants. Missy Catchy, Missy Locono. What you know, Pamma Mike, the man. Who Locono 24 hours. Mignon Kuala Tanidina go Bellino. And all the historical, where we offer ways. Almost so, Marcus, our doctor, we also are. Also, I could talk a brand new Kamuko for you. And we drew a police for your sheep, no much. And on Bomodia stop home. Now, when you be super, you don't call him. I said, don't call him. Don't call him. My doctor, don't far from. Don't frame me. Hey, uncle, any about police action, I'm somewhere there. So when I cry, I'm so okay. No, we're there. I'm so far away. I remember the first question. If you're in America, police is stop who be come. I said, Daddy, what makes you think Ghana had your bar? Police is stop who be come. For police, you know, Message car ni siwo. Bisa womo, oji womo car ni siwo. Yeah, you have to discipline your children. I want to leave behind everything for you. I don't want to be a foolish boy. I will tell you out there, Papa Nick and Agyapong are both. Abraham, my brother, we are singing. My cousin back or by on Kenyan Sasem. Jimmy, dear Sama. Oh, Kenneth, or by no, Nika, says I had that. Me Benz, S-Class Mercedes Benz. Also, me family me bad boy. I say until now when you know, o man you know so say Jimmy phone. Because say now this show ma. Me fa S-Class Mercedes Benz. Man, catch you sorry call. Oh we the masters Adam talk car man. And what you car? Who ya Juma? Who was a car no? Emutina da. Go and buy your own car. Go and buy your own car. Simple. 2 years ago, I called your hand Chester hair. Daddy, I got new car. It's good. You've done well. I got on one Lexus. On one Lexus now, what on? Or two about $78,000 now. A funny tribunal. They say, who come on? Hey, you have to. Well, who said? He worked hard for it. But my cousin, the Kayana, that about Mr. Farm Mercedes, no. Oh, we answer be no. Media, go through the ranks so that you appreciate everything I give you. As simple as that. You have to go through it. And Otimba Bombisia, Bramfanko lunch. That is what every parent expects of his child or children. And yes, what the best share coffee baboni any or Martini or the no. So we have to be disciplined. In all our endeavors, we have to be disciplined. If you are not disciplined, you cannot be honest. If you are not disciplined, you cannot be hardworking. If you are not disciplined, you can't save. I hope that students remote. What I'm telling you here, you can go and read all your encyclopedia. It's not there. Me, I don't have a degree. The degree I have is QBE, qualified by experience. My degree, no. The degree, no, I'm sharing with you that when you go out there, whatever you do, you have to be disciplined yourself. You have to be sincere in your dealings. You have to be respectful to your colleagues, your superiors, your subordinates, and they will love you to death. Every position, people don't understand. And working hard. So young men and women, the youth, you are fortunate to get people come here to share their experience with you. We didn't get that. So we made a lot of mistakes. we made a lot of mistakes. Don't be like those students who use their school fees to go and bet. In fact, a group of them, I share their ideas, but they went out the wrong way. Those who invested in bakery. Those who invested in bakery. You cannot use the school fees itself. The school fees itself, you can't use it to go and set up a bakery. What it means is that you don't want to go to school again. Therefore, you're going to focus on your business. But if you want to go to school, education first. It's education, education, education. But whilst you are working, whilst you are going to school, you can be doing work without using your school fees. I don't know if the same thing, when you ladies were on campus, you were getting money from government. I don't know if today the students, you get alawa. You don't get alawa. You get loans. You get loans, right? Yeah, so you can use the SNP loan to go and do the bakery, but not the school fees itself. That's the mistake they made. But the foolish ones, they are big fools. Those who use their school fees for betting or whatever, they no sympathy for them. I think the bakery, maybe they need advice. You can use your school loan to go and invest in something, but don't use the school fees itself. That won't help. So next time, if you want to do business, calculate how much loan you are taking, who signed it, and when you're supposed to pay back. You have to do all these analysis before you spend the money. So I'll end here and urge the young men and women that sky is the limit. Sky is the limit. Say to yourself that what any man has done on earth, I can do it too. It's a question of time and determination. You have to be determined in life that this is what I want in life. Somebody from all the way from, I think, when did we go there? Last week before I went to Spain, Cremonphobi, Bear 5. Me buy na, me car di omachi. I want a new house. Na, me yiri bisa so. I don't mind na nansi de go me pass him na aka. What do you ready? If you do omachi anum ko ra, baby I'm easy you know. And or if you move beside question, I'm so more. So when they came and they confessed that omu free kumasi beye ewo tema and the actual if you be at miss into omu bere. At least that poor boy